Hello, this is Betsy. Welcome to another episode of VISOCraft. Last episode we had worked on the flower shop, and this episode I want to spend some time. We still have some work to do there, but I wanted to jump on my horse here, head out into the wilderness, I think it's that way, and see if we can find a flower biome. I had found one coming back from the wither battle, and we'd written down the coordinates and then promptly lost them. They're somewhere on our desks. So I'm just going to kind of head out here on horseback, which is going to be hopefully quicker, and see if we can find that place. Now I know there's some really thick trees right here, so that might be a little difficult to get around. So let's see if we can go around maybe this way without taking some serious damage. Horses make some of the travel easier and also some of the travel more difficult. I should have probably brought a lead, would have been a super good idea. But what I wanted to show you was I've got in my pocket my ender chest, and which I guess I could have showed you while I was on the horse. I've got the ender chest, and inside that is a bunch of bone meal, or just bones. And oh, I should probably put my armor on though. Let's do that. I take it off for filming and then I always forget to put it back on. So when we get to the flower biome, we'll set that ender chest up and fill it full of lovely flowers, and then we will break it with the silk touch pick that I have. And when we get back, I'll have the the ender chest, but I will also have all of the items that I had put in it. So it's pretty neat way to save stuff. Now I'm pretty sure I went straight in one direction, but I don't remember. Can I jump this? Oh, it's only one deep anyway. Oh, that was a terrible jump. I think it wasn't too far this direction. I'm probably gonna cut and wander around a little bit and see if I can hopefully find that flower forest, because what we're going to do is toss down a bunch of bone meal. Wherever you throw bone meal down, whatever biome, you get, generally a lot of grass, but you also get all the flowers that come with it. So yeah, so let's cut here and we'll survey. Ooh, it might be right down there. That looks promising. So, but I also see a river that's going to be a little treacherous to cross, so let me cut here and I will be right back. Okay, we're back, and I haven't found the flower forest yet, but I did find a lot of really nice plants. There's these peonies there's some roses across the way, but with all of these trees it's been really difficult to ride my horse, so I've put him in this pen, and I'm really hoping that he won't, I could just block off the entrance. And he's not supposed to be able to get out of there, but sometimes they do. And I put this dirt tower, so hopefully I can find it. But let's, I don't know if we want to set up, I guess we can just start out with seeing how many, spaces we can fill just in our regular inventory with all these great peonies. That's what these are called, right? Yeah, peonies. So we'll pick up a ton of these. Now, my theory, oh, and of course now I am going to have to set up, I guess we can just test this, because the bone meal is all in here. So there's my bone meal. Now I should be able to use my silk touch pick and break this. Yeah, I don't remember if that destroys it. It's not an enchanting table that gets destroyed. I've also been shearing these sheep so that I've been making beds and then leaving it, so, something terrible should happen. At least I'll respawn a lot closer than if I was just respawning back at the house, because of course I'm gonna lose my horse, and I don't want to lose him, but I also don't want to lose the diamond horse armor that he's wearing either. So I've been making beds and then just leaving them. So, but I only brought like 6 wool, and I didn't realize how long this was going to take, so hopefully, but yeah, I probably shouldn't use those because these break anyway. So the question is, if I bone meal here, what do we get? Lots of grass. Oh, just grass? Oh, and I made a double tall grass there by hitting a grass with bone meal. There's some poppies. Now poppies are probably going to be the least popular in the flower shop because Mac has a iron golem farm, and with iron golems you get not only the iron, you get a gazillion poppies. But it looks like we're not getting any poppies here. Oh, but of course what I can do, I can just put this poppy down, which now makes me feel kind of stupid that I'm here because, yeah, wow, look at that. 10 gajillion poppies. We can do that anywhere. So I guess all we need really is to make sure we have one of everything. Now, blue orchids are in the swamp biome. I mean, it is kind of cool to just get them legitimately by going out and exploring. And I really did want to find that flower forest. It just bums me out. Ooh, but that's something that is going to be tricky. I haven't figured out how I don't think bone meal works on mushrooms. Yeah, it's just going to sit there and eat all that bone meal and not do anything back for me. So we're going to have to go into the nether, I think, to get brown mushrooms, because not only do I need them for the flower shop, because I pretty much want anything that sort of grows, but I also need them for potions, because that's part of the fermented spider's eye. I can't remember, what was it that took fermented spider's eye? I know it's not fire resist. Well, something, and I didn't have very many, so I sure hope we are going to be able to find our pony. I might have to go up because I kind of turned myself all around, but here's some more nice wool. So we'll keep our bed supply going, and I want to keep it kind of all the same color so we're conserving space here. But that's looking pretty good. But wow, bummed that I kind of thought that I could just throw down this bone meal. So I wonder if that means that it wouldn't work in the flower forest either. Go ahead and get some of these leaves. That's another thing that we wanted to. And we're definitely going to have to find... Maybe Juicy can help us, because I think he has found... Oh, there's our pony. I think he has found a jungle, and that's the one tree that we don't have. But one of the things that I wanted to sell in the shop was just leaves, because I know a lot of people use them for, landscaping and just beautification. So yeah, that might be a nice thing to sell as well. So we'll get a bunch of those, and I really like the birch leaves are really pretty, so we'll get a ton of those. But we can just grow some trees, and kind of hate how I'm denuding the forest, but I don't think anybody lives over here, so not that that makes it okay, but nobody will notice. I could just chop the tree down. Maybe I'll just do that. Then it will just, all the rest of it will despawn. Let's see. Get that. There we go. But yeah, so, I really would like to find that flower forest. Should we keep looking a little bit more just because it's such a cool, rare biome? It would be pretty neat to find. Although I don't want to get really super... Ooh, sorry, pony. That was really loud. Where am I? Where am I? Friendly animal... No, that's not what I want. Oh, come on. That's what I always have to do when my friendly creatures... Turn that down a little bit. Skype does not like... Or the Minecraft sounds don't like Skype very much, so they will turn off. I've moved my bow into that position to be more ready for PvP, and it's gonna be really weird because I'm used to having that be my axe or my pick and having these things all over one. So we'll see how I do with that. But oh, this forest is so maddening to try to ride the horse through. Get myself caught in all of these. Oh, another egg. Don't want the egg. But I still think that it's kind of this... What direction are we going here? Let's look at our F. So we're going north. That's right. Oops. So I want to keep going in this direction, but... Oh, this forest is so difficult. It makes it hard to see, and it makes it really, really hard to ride through. Oh, missed one of my little... What was that? Oh, that's lilac. Oh, right, okay. I keep thinking that those are some kind of pea. It looks like a pea. But I could have sworn that there was a little tiny flower forest on this path back, but the further I get from the house, the more likely I'm going the wrong way, or at least taking a path that... Wow, look at all these peonies. Taking the path that I didn't take before to get back, so I'm not going the right way to find it again. But, well, let me keep searching, and I'll come back either on the way home or once I've found it. Well, we're back, and look what we found. I think these are the first wolves that we've seen on the server, and I know that that would very much please Lauren, although we'll have to be very, very careful because wolves are a tricky thing, and I gotta figure out what I want to get rid of. I guess I'll get rid of this birch, because I gotta put my ender chest down. And actually I'm going to get rid of some of this bone meal too. Let's see, there's one. Ooh, I can put some stuff in. That's why we brought it. That's what I'll do. Anyway, it's always problematic with wolves because you never know if you're going to accidentally hit somebody that you're with and then the wolves will turn on that person. So you have to be super careful with that. And in our world, we typically have PvP off, so that was actually one of the main reasons why we did that, was because we kept accidentally hitting each other. Twice we ended up having to, and at that point we had like a ton of wolves and it was pretty gruesome, but there was no way. Once they get mad at somebody, it doesn't seem like there's anything that you can do, at least at that point, to make them friendly again. We tried feeding them and they'd breed and have puppies, but they wouldn't chill out, so that was not good. So let me get my crafting bench, put these things away, put this in my inventory, and let's go tame some wolves, shall we? Mad, happy. Okay, so you come along, and there was at least 3 here, I think. Oh yeah, is there one behind the tree over there? So hopefully we can get back to her. Oh, and there's some more brown mushrooms too. So you'll have to let me know. I don't know. I think there's a way that you can get... Oh, there's a creeper right there. Right there. Hello, Mr. Creeper. Let's practice her. Oh man, he's being really tactical. Alright. Good thing we didn't hit any of our puppies. That would have been bad. Alright, come here. There you go. Alright, and alright, that's 3. Awesome! Lauren's going to be so excited when he sees that we have those. So let's go and grab these brown mushrooms really quick. Yeah, we'll definitely have to take a trip to the Nether and pick up a good stock of mushrooms. Unless you guys can tell me if there's another way that you can grow them in some kind of efficient manner. It seemed to me that we tried it before and it didn't work very well. I can't pick up those arrows because my bow is an infinity bow, which seems kind of derpy that you can't pick them up. I don't think you can. No, yeah, see, I don't understand that. Seems kind of silly that you should still be able to pick them up. Grab this other mushroom, and so I will come back in a sec when I'm back on my horse, and I don't know, do we want to continue on and see if we can find this flower biome? I'm really thinking that I'm way off base. I don't know, it's kind of fun to do a little exploring, but especially now since I don't necessarily need it, because I think we have all of the... Where did my horse go? Where did my pony go? I heard him wandering around here. Oh dear. Well, he can't have gotten very far, so I'll come back when I have found my wayward pony and decided if we want to continue on or head back. So I'll be back in a sec. Well, I went a little further and look what we found. Now, if only oh my goodness, here's a ton of horses. If only I had brought leads, even though still I would not have enough to bring all of these horses back. So that's going to be another journey. Look at these beautiful horses. There's at least 2 different batches. I think all of these are dark brown, and look at my chunks are not loading. That's fraps for you, interfering with Minecraft. But yeah, I think these are all dark brown, like the baby ones, and then some of the buckskin. So 2 really huge herds. That's awesome. So, and I think I've come to the ocean there, which I had come to the ocean. These dogs are driving me nuts. They keep pushing the horse around. Okay, so let's capture our coordinates really quick so that we can come back. And I'm actually going to write this down. Well, the other thing was I moved. I moved out of the office where Lauren is working in and am now in the room just next door because it was getting really difficult trying to not record when he was working during the day. It really limits the hours in the day that I can record. So we're at negative 146 and negative 159. So let's remember that. We'll come back on another day, but I think at this point I'm going to head back home and kind of take an inventory and see. Oh, and the sun's going down, so I guess I better jump off my horse and make another bed. Take an inventory and see where we are on our flowers, if there's anything that we're missing, and then just use the bone meal, I guess, to make a bunch. Seems a lot simpler, and we'll see if I can't dig through the desk and find. I mean, it would be cool to just find that flower forest, just to have found it. Show you guys how cool it is. Sorry, puppy, did I give you a whack? But yeah, so I'll come back in a sec when we are back home. Well, I was shearing the sheep and making sure that I had enough wool in my inventory so that I could make it another couple of days sleeping, and when I was searching for another sheep, I saw that we're home. I didn't even recognize it. We're a little off on our return journey than how I set out, but no matter. I love that our hall is so huge that you can see it for a great distance. So, oh boy, and this is like the worst place ever, is right near home with all of these crazy trees. I think we skirted them before. Let me see if I can wend my way around them. Might end up getting off of my horse again. Gosh, might even end up having to just go and get a lead and come back. It's so challenging with the horses. Yeah, I guess we started over here. Let's go around this way. Oh yeah, this is going to be much easier. Yeah, and there's the village that Lauren is building. So we need to go and spend some time over there, but I'm really excited about the horse herds that we found. We'll have to go back out. That's the next project after we have finished with the shop, is to set up a horse breeding facility and a racetrack so that we can let folks know what horses we have available and what their attributes, I guess you'd call them, but you know, how fast they can go, how high they can jump. So obviously we need to build something so that we can measure those things. But yay, there's the horse in the pen. It's always kind of nerve-wracking when you set out. Let's see, where should we put these guys? Let's store them. Maybe put them in the guest room for now so that we can surprise Lauren when he comes on the server, that we have this surprise for him. So let's tuck him over here where he won't hear them barking. Put them right in here. And come on, puppies. 1, 2, 3. There they are. And then I think if he breeds them, then the one that he... Now, is that just a... That must just be a lighting glitch. I don't think that dog is really a darker color. If he were to breed them, I believe the puppy would be his, but those will only answer to me. But now when we go back to our ender chest, look at all the cool stuff that we've got. I'm going to tuck that apple in there, and we'll tuck that in there. So I'm going to jump out really quick. Actually, you know what I'm going to do? I changed my mind. I'm going to clear this out now. You know, I suppose we'll sell bones as well, but let's go back into our other chest and see. I had been starting to save up. Where did I put them? Oh, I think they're already back at spawn. So let's go to spawn. Let's clear out my inventory. Oh, are those more mushrooms? They're so hard to see when, you know, I think I'll keep that health potion on me. But I'm going to store, where should I put my ender chest? I guess I'll put, I mean, it seems kind of silly to put it in there, but that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to put that pick in there too. And I'm going to store the horse fencing with horse supplies. Anything else can go away? Yeah, this. Oh no, this is a tool. I keep having to go in here and reorganize everything, but it looks pretty good. So let's go back to spawn and we will check out and see how many things we... What am I missing here? My inventory's a little out of order. I guess I normally keep... Oh, it's alright. Let's go back to spawn and check the list of all of the things, the different flowers that we'll want, and make sure. I know we have blue orchids though, because we've been to the swamp when we were collecting all of those slimes to make leads. So I think that's pretty much the only flower that's, or the hardest to get flower. So let's do a little status check when we get back to the shop and see if there's anything we're missing. So I'll see you in a sec. Back at the shop, and you can see through the window we still haven't finished the floor or anything, but this was the bin that I had been, or chest that I had been storing everything. And let's see, azure bleuet, oxeye daisy, dandelions. I think we have everything. Oh, rose bushes I don't see here. So that's at least one thing that I need, and I passed a bunch of them on the trip. I don't know if I had any back in the bin. I don't think I did. The other thing I think we're missing, we definitely don't have any jungle trees, but I think all the rest of the trees we have, so then we'll just have to grow some and harvest the leaves. We've got oak leaves and birch leaves, but we'll need to get some more of those. But we don't have any jungle wood, so yeah, we're gonna have to hit up Juicy, I think, and see if he can help us with the jungle. But here's the orchids, so I think let's just go and test this. Oh, glitch. No, come on. Let's go test this and see if this will work. If we can, I think I can just throw a bunch of bone meal at this and get a ton more. So let's try that. No, that is not working. Even if I hit that thing, it's not working. All right, well, good to know. Maybe that only works on the bigger flowers and not the little ones. Okay, good to know. So we need to just harvest, and of course, since we're in the, I think this is either forest or plains here. Yeah, forest BL. What does that mean? Forest. Oh, that's just forest, and then BL is brightness level. Okay, so we need to go, and so we could still do with, hopefully, never have bone meal in your hand and miss. We need to go back to the swamp then and get, so there's some more extras of those, get some of these little guys then, because these we will have to, but like the lilacs, I believe this will work. So let's try that. I think the bigger flowers we will get away with. Let's just see. Yeah, there we go. But the little flowers, we have to harvest them the hard way. Okay, good to know. So that flower biome is still going to be critical in getting our flower shop stocked. So, thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed this episode, please drop me a like and subscribe if you haven't already done so. And next time we will seek out that flower forest biome, and harvest a ton of flowers. But until then, this is Betsy signing off. Take care.